Right, just in case y'all didn't know, y'all alive right here at King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. This is King Melvin. How are you today? Oh, yeah, I'm really excited about what's going on. Just in case you didn't know, we just got finished the float, the parade. Oh, yeah, we got a whole lot to talk about. Give you the update about the float. Oh, that was this past Saturday. It was bananas. It was unbelievable. I mean, we had the best float in the whole parade. I mean, we had the famous Sherry Lewis. She did her thing, singing her famous single hit record. And a matter of fact, it happened first on what station? Come on, you know what station it happened on. It happened on King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. Big shout out to Sherry Lewis. Oh yeah, and also special from Special Baby Entertainment. He did his thing. Oh, red bikini. Oh man, it was unbelievable. Bananas. Yeah, I mean, he was singing red bikini, and everybody was trying to get out their bikinis and whatnot. Oh my goodness. I mean, also don't forget we. Excuse me. I'm so excited, so excited. I'm joking over here. We did also we did the comedy show. That's right, we did the ha ha I'm funny comedy show. Yes, we did the comedy show that Wednesday. It was unbelievable. We had a lot of fun, and oh my goodness, it was a smash hit. And yours truly, the comedy show was so successful. Guess what? Yours truly got a contract to do late night singer songwriter comedy. It's a new concept called the Singer Songwriters Late Night Comedy at a major restaurant, our sponsor in Restaurant Row. Oh man, I'm so excited about that. Yes, I am. Yes, the comedy show was unbelievable. We had a major turnout, and it was just amazing. I was so grateful that the Broadway Comedy Club called me back for a return, and my booking agent was so excited, had me to win to be the MC of a new entertainment concept. Let me say that again. This is a new entertainment concept called King and called singer songwriters slash late night comedy. Hold on a second. Yes. All right. Just let you to know you're on King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. My name is King Melvin. Listen to me on this Mind Tuning Radio Show. We here every single Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. and also Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. And this is the talk show that take thought beyond what it's been. We think out of the box thinking right here. We talk about life, and we even talk about so-called death because there ain't no such thing. We also talk about the fountain of youth. Oh yeah, the fountain of youth. Some people think it's just a myth, but the fountain of youth is not a myth. I am King Melvin, and I am the guru and founder of the concept of philosophy called mind tuning, the mind tuning philosophy. So if you want to hear about the mind tuning philosophy, you need to call 718 253 08 253 4239. That first number again is 718 253 4239. And the other number is 718 676 0820. And my name is King Melvin, and you listen to the Mind Tuning Radio Talk Show. And you listen to me on the best station in the world. Everybody need to know this station called King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station. We also got a sponsor. This show is brought to you by, yes, Hourglass Bistro. That's one of our major sponsors in Restaurant Row. And just in case you didn't know, if you call up and you have the right answer to my question, you will win a gift certificate. Oh, yes, but I am not giving them to you. You're going to have to call up and get them and answer the right question. That's right. We are so excited about our major sponsor. Oh, yeah. John is unbelievable. Yes, he's the owner of the Hourglass Bistro. And it's in the famous Restaurant Row. Oh, yeah, 46th Street. So he is the major sponsor for this show, Mind Tuning Talk Show. And he was a major sponsor also for the King and Queen Radio Float. Yes, oh my God, unbelievable. So we also have our sponsor, NewYorkGlobalBiz.com. Oh, yeah, and we also just want you to know that if you did not understand and didn't get on the float for the parade, you just missed something. You missed something huge. You missed something humongous. You missed something big, big, big. Oh yeah, there was the 16th annual Dance Festival Parade, and most of the people didn't even know about it. But it was 150,000 spectators. Listen to me, 150,000 spectators. They saw the branding. Everybody now, 150,000 people know about what? King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. That's right, 150,000 people were waving us on through the parade, and we had amazing DJs. Oh, we had amazing DJ was DJ Big Willie and DJ Jarrett. Big shout out. And Ali doing the coordinating for that major parade. Good job, Ali. Good job. Salam alaikum. Good job, Ali. And oh my goodness, boy, them two DJs was unbelievable. Yes, yes, yes. Jared, big shout out for you, Jared Cohen. Oh my goodness, funky swash swat. I can't even say it, but they had some funky music. And Big Willie, yes, we want to thank you for making it a success. Oh yeah, and we want to thank all the people that was on there. Oh my goodness, we want to give a shout out for honorary Wayne Cole from the Korean Society. Oh my goodness, good shout out to honorary ambassador Wayne Cole. Thank you so much for coming on our float, representing the Korean American Association. Thank you so much. Oh, yes. And Sherry Lewis, we want to thank you so much for being the artist that gave your wonderful, being able to do your single for the first time. Listen, this record did not go to the public until last Saturday, this past Saturday. And it's called People. You need to get it. It's unbelievable. Sherry Lewis, thank you so much for gracing our float with your magnificent talent. And also special, oh my goodness, special Keenan Bristol, special baby entertainment. Oh, this young man is unbelievable. You're going to be hearing a lot about special baby entertainment and special Keenan Bristol. Oh, he's a young CEO, have a nonprofit organization and a profit company, and he is a hero. Yes, I'm not talking about a sandwich. I'm talking about he's a hero. He was so clever that he put a nonprofit organization raising blood and awareness all around the world. Listen, this young man will be one of our sponsors. He's going to be on the air with us soon. He was brilliant enough to understand how important it was to donate blood. So he decided, he's an artist entertainer, and he has an entertainment company, and he decided to put entertainment and the awareness of education of how important it is to donate blood. So you'll be hearing from us. He's going to give us more education about that. He'll be coming up in here soon. So I just want you to know, we want to thank you, special baby entertainment. He did his thing. I'm talking about his song was Red Bikini. Oh my God. When he did Red Bikini, I mean, I said, I don't go there, but I mean, it was, you was tempted to say, where's my bikini? No, I'm just saying he tore it up. And the video, you got to see the video. So he'll be with us, but I just want to thank him for doing such a superb job entertaining 150,000 spectators. Oh, yes, and the dancers was unbelievable. I mean, close to 10,000 dancers, DJs, and bands. It was just amazing. I mean, you had to be there. And we want to do a shout out for our new friend, Jackie. Oh, my goodness. Jackie is one of our teenagers, She was there, and it was her first time. Probably everybody that was on the float, probably except for the CEO and the owner of King and Queen Radio, Queen Zena. She's been on many floats, but most people was very excited to have that experience because they have never been on a float before, and it was very exhilarating. So we want to thank also Jackie, and we want to thank Devlin for being part of our float, waving to the people. And we want to thank, of course, one of our sponsors, Irma Tyus Mitchell, the publisher of New York Global Biz Magazine. We want to thank you so much for sponsoring, doing all that you did to be able to make that a success. Thank you, Irma, so much for New York Global Biz Magazine. Oh, yes, she did a lot of, made sure she had the artists. It was just a great work of progress. I know she's proud of her artist, Sherry Lewis, and when my man, it was just a blessing. I mean, the cameraman, it was just a blessing because the cameraman, I knew him. We grew up together in the wonderful theater of the National Black Theater. So big up to Roderick Giles. Oh my goodness, he grew up into a powerful film director and film producer. So you'll probably be hearing from him soon. So it was just magic all over the place. And it was a hot day. Yes, it was hot, but everybody was just, looking out for each other. I like that a lot. Everybody shared their water, they had umbrella. Everybody was sharing cover under the umbrella. It was just a beautiful, powerful day. So just in case you didn't know, you're listening to Mind Tuning Talk Show on King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. My name is King Melvin. I am the GM, the general manager here, and I am the talk show and producer of Mind Tuning Talk Show. And if you want to do any kind of advertisement, we got all kind of opportunity. Call me. And if you got that good radio voice, I need to be putting you on air. So you need to talk to me about the details and call me specifically at 347-346-3047. All right, you're talking to the Mind Tuning Show. And again, this show is sponsored. Major sponsor is Hourglass Bistro. And again, this business has been in the restaurant world for over 50 years, and we are blessed to have them as a major sponsor. And they are giving out gift certificates for dinner. So, but I'm going to say it again. I am not going to give them away. You have to call in and win them, and you must answer the question correctly. If you do not answer the question correctly, you do not win the gift certificate for dinner. All right, so if you want to call in, 718-253-4239. The other number is 718-676-0820. All right, we're going to get going up to some mind tuning. Well, just in case some people would say, well, exactly what is mind tuning? Well, that's a good question. Mind tuning is I'm the founder and the guru and spiritual teacher of a philosophy called the mind tuning philosophy. And if I had to put it all in a nutshell, the mind tuning philosophy is very simple. If your mind is out of tune, then your life will be out of tune. It's just that simple. And I always use the analogy of a computer. If I don't care how much you spend on the hardware of a computer, and I also don't care how masterful you are about operating a computer. If you have damaged software, you will have damaged results. Damaged software with glitches in it and viruses in it. And that's and let me give you a news flash. The computer was copied off of the human mind. Yes. So you can connect with this. So if your mind, the conditioning I call it the conditioning or the software in your mind. If it's out of tune and have viruses in it, and you see your life not the way you want it to be, a lot of stress, a lot of poverty, no happiness, no joy, then that means you have to get rid of the damaged mental, psychological and spiritual software. So, what we do at mind tuning, once and you can't even study with us at mind tuning unless you are clear that you say to yourself, I'm not liking the software, the mental software that's producing the results in my life. If you come to that conclusion, then you're ready to study with us. But if you happy with your life and your life is going exactly the way you want it, then we're not talking to you. We're only talking to those people that have an honest moment and look in the mirror and say, something is not right. I got poverty. I've got stress. Um, I'm worried all the time. I'm not clear about my direction. Um, I just don't like the way my life is turning out. There must be a better way. And I'm saying to you, it is a better way. I say this about mind tuning. If you dedicate yourself to mind tuning and mastering mind tuning, the mind tuning philosophy, there's not many guarantees, but I'll dare to say, if you master the mind tuning philosophy, I can guarantee this. You will be able to do, have, and be anything you want. I'm going to say that again. If you master the mind tuning philosophy, you will be able to be, do, and have anything you want. And that's a fact. And I'm only saying that's a fact is because I had my mind out of tune. And I deprogrammed my mental software. And all of a sudden, I was able to be, do, and create anything I want in my life. So if I can do it, so can you. Oh, yes. So you have to first, before you study with us, you have to first agree that I'm taking full responsibility for everything that happens in my life, be it good or be it so-called bad. Again, you cannot study with us unless you say and come to the conclusion that I am not going to be a victim anymore. I'm not going to blame society no more. I'm not going to blame my mom no more. I'm not going to blame my community no more. I'm not going to blame anyone. I am going to take responsibility and deprogram my limited thinking, my limited beliefs, and I'm going to reinvent myself. Oh, yes, we do have the power as human beings to reinvent ourselves. Oh, yes, we do. You probably heard the term, the power is in the word or the power is in the tongue. That's a fact. Whatever you say can be brought into reality. Whatever you think comes into a reality. I mean, I'm just telling you, we have a lot of power on what we say and what we think. And if you know that everything that you would say will come true, you will think before you speak. Because If you don't think before you speak, you'll be speaking things that you really don't want to come to pass, and they will come to pass. So, mind tuning also help you have a discipline of mind through meditation and focus. We teach you how to meditate and focus. I think we have a caller. Hold on a second. Hold that thought right there. Yes, this is King Melvin at the Mind Tuning Talk Radio Show on King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. Who's calling?
Yes, hi. My name is Duke Lloyd Gissentana. I want to give thanks to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and congratulate King Melvin on his return to the radio. I have to just keep saying that.
Ah, ah,
I
thank
am
you.
in training to be a minister in mind tuning through the training of King Melvin. The training is very powerful. Can you imagine having a super conscious mind to make you healthy, wealthy, and wise? Well, King Melvin can show you how to bring this powerful, powerful gift into reality.
Whoa.
Blessings.
Wow, wow. Well, Duke Lloyd, he. This is the Duke of Brooklyn, and he is doing a wonderful job with his mind tuning ministry out there. And I just always couldn't thank you enough for all that you do for the mind tuning philosophy. And I know it's just going to be a blessing to work with you continuously. So thank you so much for the support and being a great example of mind tuning.
Well, thank you very much. And blessings to all.
Thank you. Thank you. That was Duke Lloyd of Brooklyn. Thank you so much. God bless. All right. Mine. I'm getting students all over the place. And it's a wonderful thing to when people can uh, see your example. I don't do a whole lot of talking and a whole lot of convincing. I'm not in the convincing business and twisting arm business. My marketing is basically just being. When people see you always happy all the time, love, joy, peace, and prosperity, people, that's pretty contagious. People want some of that. So when people see me just regardless of what's going on in the world, covert, the wars, and they always see me full of joy, love, peace, and prosperity. People want to know, like, how you doing that? So then, if somebody asks, I am glad. If they knock on my door, I will be glad to share my knowledge with them. But I don't go around trying to convince people or twisting arms. Nope. Uh, you know the old saying, if the student is ready, the teacher shall appear. So, but mind tuning is basically, it's about understanding the true knowledge of self. I mean, we heard the term bandied about knowledge of self, but I'm talking about the true knowledge of self. We talk about, you say, well, what is the true knowledge of self? The true knowledge of self is who we were before we took on a physical body. Now, most people don't talk about that because most people not even aware of it. Every last one of us that's a physical human being, before we took on a physical body, we were spiritual. That's our true body, that's our essence, and that's who we are. So people might say, I never heard that. Well, I told you, this mind tuning talk radio show deals with conversations out of the box. We talk about conversations and subject matters that's out of the box. So you don't hear that many people talking about true knowledge of self, that we were spirit before we became into these physical bodies. But I have to talk about it because it's very important for you to really understand your life here on planet Earth and in the physical. Everybody, before they took on a physical body, they made some agreements and some decisions on what they was going to do when they come to planet Earth. Oh yeah, they chose the circumstances they was going to come into planet Earth and take on a physical body, and they also uh, chose the time they would come in and the circumstances. I mean, some people came in wars, some people came in Now, this is stuff on purpose. I have to say, when you're non-physical and you're spiritual and you're God and you're one with Source, you're one with God. You are all powerful and all conscious. So you, when you was in heaven or the universe or just non-physical, you made some agreements. You said, I would come to earth, choose these parents, and under these circumstances, and I'm coming to do X, Y, Z. You had your path cut out crystal clear. But when you emerge into the physical body, part of your physical, your mind goes to sleep. Oh, yeah. Because if it didn't, it would probably get in the way of your discovery, your life as a human being on planet Earth. But there was a timing mechanism when you get to a certain stage. This was agreed upon. When you get to a certain stage in your life, your spiritual consciousness, who's been guiding you even when you wasn't aware, it's been guiding, it's been holding the light on for you. Your spiritual self job was to guide the light and always not lose sight of you. Even though you may not think so, your spiritual self always, that voice or that feeling just always guided you through life, and it looked out for you. So the agreement was, when you got to a certain maturity with life on planet Earth, your spiritual awakening would happen, meaning your spiritual mind will come alive and will be your strongest influence and will guide you until y'all become one. I say that again. If you do not get into mind tuning to discover yourself, there's many paths to awakening. Mind tuning is just another path to your awakening. And another way of saying awakening is a true knowledge of yourself. The true knowledge of yourself is you are God, and God and you are one. I'm going to say that again. You're spiritual, and you as a physical being, you are as one. And our great leader, teacher, and guide, Christ, his teachings was always about I and my Father are one. Now, some people believe Jesus was the only one, but there's some teachings that says Jesus was not the only one. Jesus was just an example of how your heavenly Father, your spiritual being, and you are supposed to be one. And when you become one with your spiritual self and your physical self, all types of miracles can happen through you from the spiritual self. So all of the great things that Jesus done, he was trying to let us know that he came through a woman and he had 2 feet and he was a human being, and he was trying to tell us without any distortions that what's possible when you be born again and when you become one with the Creator or one with the Holy Spirit, as the Christians say. All types of endless possibilities are possible. So mind tuning is one of the many paths that will show you how to become one and become, we like to say, become a co-creator with your higher self. Yes. So it's just amazing. And just in case you just tuned in, you listening to King Melvin on the Mind Tuning Talk radio show. And you're listening to me on King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. If you want to chime in and want to win some gift certificates or talk about how was the parade for you or the comedy show or just want to take a shot at see if you can win these gift certificates. And our major sponsor for this show is Hourglass Bistro. Yes, the Hourglass Bistro. And they're sponsoring the show and the gift certificates. And you need to call in at 718-253-4239. The other number, 718-676-0820. Oh, yes. So just in case, I'm telling you, I am not going to give these tickets away. You are going to have to call in and you're going to have to answer some very hard questions because I don't want to give them away anyway, but that's part of the deal. I got to give them away if you answer the questions correctly. So call in. And meanwhile, I just want to give a little background about myself. I'm a singer-songwriter and producer, film producer, and I'm just very elated that everybody came out to support me when it came to my comedy show. It was very, very good. I was very excited to know that it was so well received. And I'm a singer-songwriter, and I decided that I'm not playing nobody music but my own music. So I hope you like some of this stuff. This is my first demo called Kicking It. So I hope you enjoy it. I am King Melvin on King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station, and you're listening to the talk radio show called Mind Tuning. Check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to KINGANDQUEEN. I just want to let
This is a song I did
know his name is Mel Brown.
at the comedy club.
Thank you. And don't applaud too hard. Well, I want to do this original, and it's about you know, when you just can't say all the things that you want to say. Sometimes you just can't find the words, and so I create this song so that I can say what I want to say. And the name of it is Can I Talk to You? Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? 'Cause sometimes I can't say the things that I want to say to you, because it's so much fear, my dear. So can I talk to you? I have so much I want to say to you. So baby, can I talk to you and say all the things that I feel? Just so real to me. I wanna say things like that I'm in love with you today. And I'm so glad you came my way. Can I
Picking up on the Mind Tuner Radio Show, Brooklyn Station. Who am I talking to? Hello.
Oh, okay, you're talking to Rosie. Good evening, King Melvin. I called already, but I didn't get you, so I left a message.
Oh, okay. Well, you got me now. This is King Melvin on the Mind Tuner Radio Show, King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. And yes, thank you so much for calling. Yes, talk to me. Talk to me. We always like to hear from the people out there in Radio
Well,
Land.
yes, I just wanted to say that I was at the event on Saturday,
But you,
and
oh,
the
okay.
radio station got a lot of advertisements, and also it was very nice.
Wow.
And you know,
Oh, wonderful. So you was at the, so yes, tell us the experience about the parade. This is a person that was
yay!
with us on the parade, the float of King and Queen radio station. Wow, tell us about it. Huh?
Yes. So I just want to say congratulations to the team.
Wonderful,
They did an
wonderful.
awesome job.
What did you enjoy about the experience of the parade?
At the parade, I learned how people can be unified and how they can have fun and how they can enjoy themselves, even though the weather was really very warm. The heat wave, it was really still very good. And also that the radio station is being known to many people.
Yes, that was a big 150,000 people know about King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station.
Yay!
Yes. What's the radio station everybody need to know about?
Can you say that again?
What's the radio station the whole world need to know about?
Okay, that is King and Queen Radio in Brooklyn.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. Thank you so much. I appreciate your call. And that is the right answer. Thank you so much. Blessings.
You're welcome.
All right, y'all heard it here. You heard that was one of our people that experienced the wonderful parade with us.
I love you.
This is King Melvin's demo on Can I Talk to You? All right. Just in case you didn't know, let me, I want to share something with you from my artist point of view. I'm a singer-songwriter, and basically, there's always a story behind my songs. The video was unbelievable. This song was "Can I Talk to You" was based on a guy that was very shy, and he was very much in love with his girl, but she had these pair of eyes that every time she would look at him, and he was supposed to propose to her, but every time she give them eyes on him, he would have it together before she put them eyes on him. You know what he want to say. He's not tongue tied, but soon as she put those eyes on him, he says "boo," and he just can't say it. So eventually, you know, he's tossing and turning 3 o'clock in the morning after dating, having a long nice dinner with her, and still couldn't do it. So he was tossing and turning because he was very uncomfortable that he couldn't tell the very girl that he loved he wanted to marry her. So he woke up in a cold sweat, 3 o'clock in the morning, and he rings her telephone and he says, and ring, ring. She says, hello, who's this? And he says, it's me. Can I talk to you? And I kid you not, when he finished that song, there's not a dry eye in the house. So remember that song, and I just told you the story about the video. Can I talk to you? That's one of my first. It's pretty interesting too. This was the first song I used to, as a musician and a singer. I thought it was. I thought it was just unbelievable to see a person sing and play at the same time. I thought that was very impossible for me. I mean, just singing was enough. And then playing, I just could not figure that out. So this is a very significant song because this was the first time I was so moved by Source and inspired to do this song. Something came over me. Oh my goodness, like magic. And the song was so beautiful that I forgot that I was actually playing the keyboard, and I was shocked after the tape went off. I was shocked that I didn't do it. Now I understand when you're inspired, because I didn't know nothing about keyboard, but you can put yourself in such a place. This is why it's so important about mind tuning. If you put yourself in a certain place, spirit, Holy Spirit, ancestor, whatever you want to call it, uh, the angels, they will give you inspiration from the universe or from beyond. And those this is how some of the great works, Leonardo da Vinci, all of these great masters was able to put themselves in a certain place and let source use them and express source can be expressed through you. So that's pretty much how an artist, really work. I mean, so that was very powerful. So I just wanted to tell you the story behind Can I Talk to You? So the video was unbelievable. So every time I do a recording, I always have a story behind it. And I'm so glad I could share that with you. All right. You're listening to Mind Tuning, and my name is King Melvin, and you're listening to me in a Mind Tuning talk show. And you're listening to me, you're probably saying, where is he coming from? I am on King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. All right. And if you want to call in, the number is 718-253-4239. And the other number is 718-676-0829. Oh, yeah. There's something else I want to share with you. See, when you listen to this station, you need to take a good pad and pencil or record it, because we got some knowledge that we're going to be basing, see if anyone can. I'm going to play one of our sponsors gave us a CD called Black Innovations. I'm going to play that, and whoever can at least name 3 inventions and call in, you will be able to win some gift certificates. I'm going to say that again. The game we're playing right now is, if you're listening to the radio, or listening to us on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station, that's what you put in your browser, and you listen. I'm getting ready to play Black Innovations. And if you can name 3 inventions, you can call in and win these gift certificates. So let's check this out. All right. Well, black innovations have kind of disappeared. So until I find it, I'm going to put my sister and I. Let me tell you the story about this song I'm about to play. My sister and I, we're performers and singers, and one day we was at a club that we uh, called 22 West in Harlem. And Malcolm X, when he was, they call him Dirty Red when before he became a Muslim, he used to hang out at 22 West. So that was a very famous club in Harlem. So my sister and I, we had a contract there every Friday, and we would do singing karaoke and just the place was just packed. And one day, this lady came in and she heard us sing together, and she says, "I'm Prince's sister, the late uh, Prince Roger Nelson." So I said, "Yeah." So I didn't say it to her, of course not. I was being kind, but she said, "Yeah, I have a song for you, because y'all got some good uh, family or civil harmony." And I don't know if y'all know anything about singers. Some of the best bands and some of the best groups were the families because they had this thing that they call family or civil harmony. So when she heard that with us, she said, "I have two songs that I want you to record. One of them is called Tell Her, and that's featuring my sister Queen Barbara with a beautiful, beautiful angel of a voice. And the next one is featuring me, Forbidden Love." So good kudo. This is actually giving tribute to Sharon Nelson, the sister of the late Roger Prince Roger Nelson. So this is my sister being featured. We're singing together on this CD, and it's called Tell Her. All right. This is called Tell Her, featuring my sister Queen Barbara, co-producing Brother and Sister Productions with Sharon Nelson.
Tell him I love him
and that I'll never leave her.
Tell him I'll send flowers I look upon your face and see you in every place. You're in my heart that's filled with joy and happiness. You want me your love for now and evermore,
Evermore, baby.
The loneliness I once felt is over. The pain of evil love is gone. Tell him I love him.
You love me, never leave.
Tell him I'll send flowers
in the darkest hour.
The want of playing love games is ended with just one smile from your sweet, sweet lips. Oh, baby,
Your lips, girl.
I never thought I would feel this way. You're the missing part I couldn't find. Tell him
Tell me
I love him.
I never leave her.
Tell him
Tell me
I'll send flowers.
in her darkest hour.
Tell him I believe him
Tell me, baby.
and that I'll never, never leave him. Tell him I'll never
Tell
hurt
me,
him.
baby. Tell me, baby.
I love him and trust him with all my heart. Tell him
Baby,
I love
I
him.
said, tell me that you love me. You never leave me. Tell me, baby, you send me flowers in
Tell
my darkest
him
hours.
I'll
I
send
need flowers in my
flowers.
darkest hours.
Hours.
Baby, tell me, honey, sugar,
Tell
V.
him
I said, V, tell
I
me,
love
baby.
him.
Baby, 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 baby. I said, I see your face
Tell him
in every place.
I'll send
Honey,
flowers.
honey, sugar, sugar. I need you. Hope you enjoyed that. That is was featuring my sister, Queen Barbara. Tell her. And the next one will be featuring me, and it's called Forbidden Love. And I think you will like this. So check it out. And again, we're featuring the great producer. This going out to Sharon Nelson. We co-producer, brother and sister. Production company co-produced this CD with Sharon. And we just so grateful that we had such a blessing with her, that she saw something in us to create two songs for us. And this one, again, is called Forbidden Love, and it's featuring me. I hope you enjoy it. You know, a special someone comes your way right out of the blue. You know,
Right out of the blue.
just like people say.
Like people say. Love, forbidden love. Oh, baby,
This love
feels so right.
yes, it do. You know, a special someone comes your way right out of the blue. Like people say, yeah.
Your heart starts beating, your mind goes blank. A
What a
feeling, oh baby, a
You
feeling you can't stop.
No.
Love, forbidden love. Oh baby,
This love feels so right. Ooh.
Love, forbidden love. Oh baby,
This love feels so right. Yes, it do.
it's someone you can't describe. You go through so many changes.
Changes, baby.
Changes you can't hide.
As you close your eyes and you count to 10, you're hoping,
You're
baby.
hoping
Yeah, baby.
it was just
a
passing flame.
Oh,
Love, forbidden love. Oh, baby,
this love
feels so right.
Yes, it do. Oh,
As you slowly open your eyes.
as you slowly open your eyes,
Everything.
I said everything feels so
clear
clear and bright.
You realize this forbidden love is right before your eyes. The feelings you feel so deep within.
Oh, baby, this love feels so right. Oh,
Love, forbidden love. Oh, baby,
this love feels so right. Yes, it do. Oh,
a special
baby.
someone.
Oh, yeah. I said it feels so
Comes your
right.
way, right out of the blue.
I got to have it, even though
Like
it's forbidden
people
love.
say.
Oh, baby, baby, I got to have it, and it feels so good. Well, I hope you really enjoyed that. I enjoyed performing it for you. Yes, I enjoyed it performing it for you. Yes, and you're listening to King Melvin on the Mind Tuning Talk radio show at King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. Yes, so I'm going to have a whole lot of food to eat because I ain't giving up none of these gift certificates if people don't call in. I'm fasting, you know. So this is let me see, I didn't eat Saturday, I didn't eat Sunday, I didn't eat Monday, and I'm not eating today till after midnight, so that'll be 3 days. Boy, I'm going to be so hungry, I'm going to tear these things up. So y'all don't have to call in if you don't want to. The number, just in case, the number is 718-253-4239. That other number is 718-676-0820. All right. Again, I will not call in. And you listening to the Mind Tuning Radio Talk Show, and I'm King Melvin. And most people want to know, what is this mind tuning all about? Well, I said simple. If your mind is out of tune, then your life is out of tune. It's that simple. So I came here, I come from non-physical, a spiritual realm. We all come from spiritual realms and enter into the physical. I came to do a lot of things, and quite a bit of the things that I come to do is to teach mind tuning. I'm a singer-songwriter, actor, performer, Screen Actors Guild. Sources give me, I come here with a lot of gifts. But one of the major gifts I come here is now, let me say this right. I came here specifically not to force or convince or twist anybody's arm. I came if a person say that they can see the necessity of mind tuning, I'm willing to definitely share my knowledge of being able to teach mind tuning. But I'm not in the business of interfering with anybody's free will. And mind tuning is not interfering with people's beliefs. I want you to know that anytime I do a mind tuning talk at a seminar, I always do a disclaimer. Mind tuning is not it's a conversation, because that's another way to explain mind tuning. It's a conversation about the human phenomenon. That's what mind tuning is basically about. And before I start my talks, I usually let everybody know I am not here to debate your truths. I'm not here to get you to change your religion. I'm not even here to get you to change your thoughts. If you are happy with your thoughts and the way your life is going and your religion and your way of life and your truths, I respect everybody's truth, because mind tuning philosophy is to respect everybody's truth. Just because your truth might be different than mine, that doesn't mean that we should be disagreeable. I like to say it like this. If your mind is tuned and you're in harmony with the universe, we should be able to disagree, but without being disagreeable. Let me say that again. If your mind is tuned, you shouldn't be upset if a person's truth doesn't harmonize with yours. We should be able, now look at the creator, source, God. He gives everyone free will. So if God don't get interfere with other people's business, so who are we? So we are, when I do mind tuning talks, I let everybody know I'm not trying to change your mind about anything. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I am just sharing information. And if any information that I can share with you about this concept, and maybe some people I do these talks with, and they're not interested, and that's all right. But there are some people that's very interested in the mind tuning philosophy. So again, I don't have an axe to grind. I'm not about bashing nobody's religion. I can see God in everyone's religion, in everyone's way of life. I could actually see the harmony. And anything, according to the mind tuning philosophy, anything that separates us is simply not from source, God, or the creator. I'm going to say that again. Anything that's not in harmony and separates us is not in harmony with the will of God. So be careful if you into anything, philosophy, whatever it is, and if it separates you from harmony and you uncomfortable with somebody's differences, you got to be careful about that. And Jesus tried to share with us about the philosophy of unconditional love. And one of the mind tuning philosophy is definitely about unconditional love. Because see, human beings that's not mind tuned, we always have conditions attached to love. I think we need to talk about that. The world's concept of love is always tied into different conditions. If you part your hair this way, I'm going to love you. If you don't have a part, I'm being facetious, but with the world's love, the problem with the world's love, it has a lot of conditions attached to it. So we have to get to the place where we have unconditional love. And if we can get to the place where we can have unconditional love, in other words, I don't care how different you are. I don't care how different your religion is. I don't care how different your accent is. I will not be interested in letting you know that I dislike you. That is not harmony. So we need to really check ourselves. So, and give you a good example. God's source made everything. He made different people, made different flowers, uh, made different foods. Why did you think he did that? Because he wants us to teach us variety and tolerance. We need to really understand that just because a person is different, that don't mean that you should fear that his differences. That don't mean that you should be angry and upset about his or her differences. I mean, they're different for a reason. Imagine the whole world looking the same, thinking the same, and being the same. It would be a very, 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 very boring um, world, to say the least. So I'm just here to say that you really need to understand that God created differences. We have all types of. I always like to put this story behind this subject matter I'm talking about. Imagine God and Mother Nature said, we're going to make babies all over the planet so we can populate the planet. And they have, and we're going to call these children human beings. I mean, it's just like having a family with a lot of children, maybe 12, 14 children, and some of them come out with different shades, different texture of hair, different color eyes. And you would not say that they're not your brothers and sisters. Same parents, same mother, same father. They just had a large family of 12 to 14 people. I know people like that. And the families came out with all kind of beautiful rainbow variety. So it's the same thing. I'm telling you, if you're a human being, you are family. Again, if you're a human being and you was created by God, you are family. So we need to really understand that every person, every human being is family. And we need to protect them and respect them as family. And if you don't, and your religion or your nationality separates you, you need to double check that, because that is not from source, that is not from God. And anything again that separates us is not from God and not in harmony. So check yourself. I mean, I'm not putting myself on a pedestal. I was an untuned human being once myself. I'm still tuning, but I would say I'm probably in the 90s, more tuned 90% than when I was 0%. So I still get out of tune, but I just like my instrument, if it get out of tune, I know how to tune it. So this is what the mind tuning philosophy is all about, to teach you that if you get out of tune, how to get back in tune. So please try to understand that that's what it's about. It's about really getting in tune. And if you're out of tune, you get back in tune. And the way we do that, we practice meditation. Now, meditation can be very confusing and very complicated. I'm not a, I'm a very, you got to keep it simple for me. So I keep my meditation practice very simple. And let's deal with the purpose of meditation. What is the purpose of meditation? The purpose of meditation is to quiet the mind. I'm going to say that again. The purpose of meditation is to quiet the mind. So the mind is not supposed to be jittery and running all over the place and dragging you all over the place with all these kind of thoughts and all of the conversations going on in your head. You have to find, through meditation, you will discipline yourself to quiet the mind down. Another way of saying quiet the mind down is to get to a place in your mind where there's no thinking going on. Oh, yes. I know before I became mind tuned, I didn't think it was possible for the mind to ever be quiet and be still. But was I ever wrong? Yes. Again, the main purpose of meditation is to quiet the mind. And you probably heard it in the spiritual context of be still and know that I am God. Oh, yeah, that's very powerful. I remember before mind tuning, I never wanted to sit still. I never wanted to be still. I was afraid to really just be still. For some reason, I was afraid of silence. I was afraid that I wasn't comfortable with being still and being silent. So I avoided it, many, many times. But when I found out that this was a major key to tuning my mind and getting in harmony with God, then I started exploring it. And I tell you, once you start exploring how to become one with God and evolve spiritually, you wouldn't want to do anything else. It's just, no matter, when you get proficient and practice at it, you always would want to do meditation. And it's peaceful, and the stillness of the peace is just unbelievable. Some people said it's like being in the womb of your mom. It's just safe and undescribable peace. The way I do it, everybody know about, if you're a cook or you've seen your mom bake, they have these white cooking clocks. And you can buy them from any hardware store, any department store, in the baking goods. And you just set it for 15 or 20 minutes. Just let it tick for 15 or 20 minutes with the purpose of focusing on it. Just focusing on the tick. And when you get to the 15 or 20 minutes, the alarm's going to go off. It might even startle you because you're going to be focusing so intensely. But after the alarm, the ticking will not stop right away. It's going to keep ticking. And then you should be at a place of focus that you want to make sure you know when the last tick stopped. And after you get to that place, you're going to find out that you're in such a cocoon, such a peaceful state. It's just undescribable. It's just amazing. You will feel light. You will feel like you don't even have a body anymore. You just feel like you're just in heaven. You just feel so wonderful that you then floated out of your body. It's just amazing. And that means you're at that place. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you're first starting, like with me, my mind was racing so much. It took me a while to really settle it down. And probably after the 15 minutes, I only got two minutes of peace. And it took that long for my mind to quiet down because my mind wasn't used to that. So I had even if you get 2 minutes out of the 15 of that stillness and that peace, you have reached your goal. And you do that, as a daily practice before you go to bed. And I usually do it around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and before I retire. And when you get proficient at this, you will find that You are changing your vibration. Remember, everything is vibration. Remember, when we were non-physical and spiritual, everything was about vibration. But we kind of forgot about it because we've been in these physical bodies for such a long time. We kind of forgot about our spiritual connection with energy and vibration. So once you put your mind in that state, this is what you're doing spiritually. You are raising your vibration. When you accomplish this, you are raising your vibration. And when you raise your vibration, dig this. It's like an antenna in a submarine. And the submarine is underneath the water. But that scope or that antenna rises up out of the water. So when you raise your vibration, that's what you're doing. Your antenna or receiver is rising up. For what purpose, you might say? So that you can pick up all of the blessings, all the good luck that your ancestors are trying to send you, all of the great ideas, they're up above the Earth's atmosphere. And once you raise your vibration, you are in the receiving mode of getting blessings. Your ancestors, once people come non-physical, their job is to help you from non-physical. But they can't reach you if your antenna is closed off and not it has not rised over the Earth's atmosphere by meditating. They can't reach you. It's just like being on a radio station, 98 something, and you trying to get 105 or something. You can't get it because you're on a different frequency. I just taught you how to get on the frequency of all being in tune with source and the universe, picking up and putting yourself in a receptive position where you can receive your inner being and your spirit, which knows all things. Once you raise your vibration, you'll be starting to co-create. Your higher self will be giving you unbelievable ideas. Unbelievable. You'll be seeing your luck start changing. It will be so obvious. People will be looking at you and saying, what kind of magic star did this person come under? Because everybody will be seeing that everything you think about, everything you desire, everything you pray for, start to come, because you will be tuning your mind to a receiver of the universe. You ask at that consciousness, and the universe will make sure you receive. So that's very powerful. So just in case you just turned on your dial and you just browse the internet and you said, wait a minute, what is this? And where am I hearing this from? You are listening to King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station, and my name is King Melvin, and this show is called Mind Tuning. So if you want to actually hear more about mind tuning or ask some questions or just congratulate me, or either just you want to talk about these great events this past week the radio station was involved in. Yes, we did the comedy show at Broadway Comedy Club. It was a smash hit. So if you want to call in and talk about that, and also talk about a smash hit. I did a comedy show this past Wednesday, the 18th, at the famous Broadway Comedy Club. And it was my second return. The first time I was there, they enjoyed my act. My act was, I just had a romantic CD called The King Has Finally Arrived. And it's a CD that I created, and produced, full of romantic music. They love that. And also, being a comedy show, they love my brand of clean comedy. So they really enjoyed the combination of me being able to perform romantic songs from my CD and also was able to do comedy and some clean comedy. So we had a packed house this past Wednesday. And I want to thank everyone that came out, supported me for the Broadway Comedy Club. It was wonderful to see such a packed house. And the show was such a smash hit. Yours truly, just booking agent, just got me a contract. They're trying out a new entertainment concept. And this entertainment concept is called singer-songwriters / late comedy. Singers, songwriters / late comedy. And it's going to be at the famous, our major sponsor, the Hourglass Bistro, West 46th Street. Yes, West 46th Street. And we're going to be doing that Tuesday and Thursdays. And that's going to be from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. in the morning. Yes, singer, songwriter / late comedy hour. And it's going to be, so I'm very glad that they were looking for somebody to MC that program. So I'm excited about that. I've got the contract to be the MC for the new concept called singer-songwriter / late comedy. I'm excited about that. So come on out if you want to, and if you one of the 10th callers, you'll be able to get your first drink on me and the house. So give me a call and ask more about that. So I'm excited about that. The comedy show was just amazing. And it was just wonderful. And we went right into the parade, the 16th annual Dance Festival Parade. Let me tell you a little bit about that. The 16th annual Dance Festival, not just a parade, but it was a festival. And a festival is usually about celebration. And they were celebrating that there was a long court battle. I don't know if you know about it, where if you had a bar and your patrons got a little tipsy and they heard their favorite music and they wanted to dance, the authorities could come and shut the bar down. So it was a long battle in court. So it was won. So we were celebrating that. And also, they took, as most of us know, they took art out of the schools. When I was coming up, you had two choices: be in the streets and get in the gangs, or go to band and art class. And I took the arts class and learned how to play musical instruments and things of that nature. But when they took that out of the schools, children didn't have that choice anymore. So they would go to the streets. So I'm glad that we raised enough money to be able to put arts back in the school. Yes, we able to put arts back in the schools so that people don't have to choose the streets. They can choose art. And also, I'm very happy about the grassroots nonprofit organizations. They will have enough money in their coffers to not charge the community for free art lessons and free music lessons. I am so excited about that. And this is what we were celebrating in the parade. And again, 150,000 people. They know about the greatest radio station in the world. Yes, King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. 150,000 people was able to understand that the baddest radio station on the planet is King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. And it was great. So they were waving at us. We had a wonderful show on our float. And I want to thank the CEO and president of King and Queen Radio, Queen Zena. Oh, my goodness. She was just showing out and showing off and just dancing and having a wonderful time. And she just have a wonderful smile. She smiled from her heart on out. So Zena, thank you so much for just gracing out their wonderful float. King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. We thank God for you. And don't forget Mondays. Shows is Monday nights here. I mean, if you really want to get find out what your reading's looking like, why things are not coming for you, why things are not clear to you, you need to call her. She's one of the best spiritualists on the planet. So her show starts every Monday at 9 p.m. That's right. So please call in and check her out. 718-253. That's that same number, 4239. Check it out. Check it out. Because she is very good at what she does here. Oh, yeah. And we had some of our DJs with DJ Debonair was in the house. DJ Debonair was in the house. Yes, yes, our in-house DJ. Oh my, and King Diddy, he was in the house. King Diddy, shout out to King Diddy. That's what these are our resident DJs. They bad, so you need to keep it locked right here because they do their thing. And King Diddy, the DJ, he has a wonderful music show that's giving out all different types of music from all over the world. Very educational. You need to tune in to King Diddy and also Debonair. Oh my goodness, we got some talent up in this house. So just keep it locked right here. I'll be moving on at 9 p.m. Again, my show is the Mind Tuning Talk Show, and I'm the host, King Melvin, and we're here every Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. and Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. And the numbers, if you want to call in, again, one of our major sponsors is the Hourglass Bistro, and they're in the famous heart of the Restaurant Road. Everybody know that. If you're from New York, it's West 46th Street. Yes, West 46th Street. You don't want to miss that. In 10th Avenue, you don't want to miss that. I mean, the food is unbelievable. I mean, I had dinner there, so if you didn't call in, you're missing out. You need to call in to get these gift certificates because I'm telling you, I didn't eat. I'm on a fast. I didn't eat Sunday. I didn't eat Monday, and I'm not eating tonight. So I'm hungry. I'm hungry. So if you don't call in, I will sure eat them up. So call in at 718-253-4239. The other number, 718-676-0820. Oh, yes. And we want to give a shout out. Oh, yes. We just want to give a shout out to all of the people that was on the float in the parade. We want to give a shout out to Devlin and bringing her guest, Jackie. We want to thank you for coming out, gracing our wonderful float. We also want to thank the celebrity Sherry Lewis, the booking agent for Sherry Lewis is our one of our sponsors, Irma Tyus Mitchell. Oh yes, she booked her for the float, and she was wonderful. And Irma Tyus is one of our sponsors, New York Global.biz magazine. Oh yes, an online magazine. And if you want to check it out, you need to check it out. And you got to spell the word all the way out. New York Global.biz magazine. It's a circulation magazine and an online magazine. Check it out. And oh my goodness, she's gonna get me. My sponsor gonna get me. I'm trying not to let it out the bag. She told me, well, nobody ain't gonna hear this. She told me, don't let Zena know how incredible her logo gonna be on the magazine. This magazine is coming out any day now. She told me not to tell the owner of the station, King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. She told me to keep my mouth shut and do not tell Zena that she got a beautiful. Zena's on the cover with a logo. It's branded. I can't even hardly talk. I'm so excited. I saw the cover. I saw it. She shouldn't have let me see it because I tell everything. She shouldn't have let me see. But listen, I know y'all ain't gonna tell. Y'all ain't gonna tell me because y'all ain't gonna tell on me. But I couldn't help it. I took a peek at the cover. Oh my God. King and Queen Radio is on the cover with the logo looking real good. But I hope y'all don't tell her. Please don't tell her because I don't need no black eye. But oh, that magazine is getting ready to come out, and it's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I can't. I better stop before she coming in and when I nope, don't do not tell her I told you. That magazine is coming out, and the cover is unbelievable. I think I better tell one more thing. And Dionne Warwick is on the cover. Dang, I mean, the sister is like fine, like in her 80s, like dang, Dion, you be getting down like, oh, I think I'm gonna get in trouble. I think, oh, she might be calling it. Well, let me stop. But I'm just telling you, it was great to have one of our artists, Sherry Lewis, and Sherry Lewis, she created in the heart of the pandemic. Let me tell you a little story about this single. It's called People. And Sherry Lewis told me the story when we interviewed, because she was interviewed on King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. And she told every artist have a story about their song. So her story goes like this. During the pandemic, her heart was broken because she saw so much sadness and she saw so many people died in the pandemic. And so, and she saw so much racism and so much non-unity. It just pained her heart. And you know, us artists, we're very sensitive. So I say source, God, or spirit gave her this song called People. Oh my goodness. And the song is talking about we need to show each other more love, show each other more respect, and we need to get rid of racism. And we need to, oh, it was a very healing song. I mean, you know, like this, the song that was We Are the World, it's very much on that vibe. And oh my God, the music and her musicians, unbelievable. You gotta get this CD. It's called Peoples. So we're gonna have the how you can get it and all that kind of good stuff. So it just was amazing, amazing. And the other artist called, his name is Special Keenan Bristol, and he's the CEO of two companies. He created a nonprofit and a profit company, and he's going to be here talking to us about, because he's very instrumental in raising the awareness on how important it is to donate blood. I mean, it's very educational, and he taught me something that just a pint of blood saved 5 lives. I mean, like what? So he's a hero, and he's going to tell you his story, because he's going to be coming up being one of our sponsors, and he's going to be coming up doing a blood drive very soon. But I want to just thank him for being an artist on the parade, and he just did a major great video on Red Bikini. I mean, he tore it up. Red Bikini. I mean, you need to look out and go in the stores and get that. Red Bikini was unbelievable. So thank you so much, Special, for performing and being a hero and raising the awareness of how important it is to donate blood. And also, oh my goodness, everybody was saying, who did those bad DJs that was on the float? Everybody was trying to get, trying to find out, So let me let it out the bag. It was Big Willie and his partner, Jared. Those were the DJs on the King and Queen radio float and the parade. Oh my goodness. No, they Funky Swash. I mean, they were just they was tearing it up. I'm talking about everybody heads were turned. You're talking about 150,000 people. They was grooving. Them two DJs, they got skills. I'm telling you, they got skills. They got skills. It was unbelievable. And we had our resident DJs there. DJ Debonair was in the house, and King Diddy. Oh, he even spoke Creole. He was speaking French, and it was just beautiful just to see our in-house DJs doing their thing. All right, just in case you're saying, where's all this noise? Where's all this coming from? This come from King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station, and I'm King Melvin. Yes, I'm King Melvin. This is the talk radio called The Mind Tuning. Oh, yes, we had amazing time, and you ain't seen nothing yet. You heard what I said. You ain't seen nothing yet. So, yes, I did a couple of jokes on my clean comedy. And one of the jokes I did, I had said I wanted people to give me some round of applause because I went back to school. And my sister been trying to, Queen Barbara been trying, says, King Melvin, you're too intelligent. I mean, you're too brilliant. Why don't you just go back to school and get your PhD? You're brilliant. And guess what? I listened to my sister and I went back to school. And I got my PhD. Yes, I did. I got my PhD. I better come clean. I better come clean because she's gonna get me if I don't come clean. Because she said you such a big liar. Yeah, because my PhD stands for Public High School Diploma. I'm killing myself over here. I'm such a funny guy. Yes, yes. Everybody thought I got my real PhD, but it was a public high school diploma. I'm killing myself. Oh, that joke was so funny. I was killing myself. Everybody was laughing about that joke, but I was laughing too because I was killing myself over there. Oh, oh my goodness. And then after I got him on that joke, guess the next joke I got him on. I said, okay, all right. But I didn't get my PhD, but I did. I am working on my MBA. And then everybody calmed down in the audience says, oh, well, that's good. He's working on his MBA. And then I fooled him again because the MBA stands for, let me see if I can get this out. I fooled him again. Guess what the MBA stands for? It stands for massive bank account. Oh, I'm killing myself over here. Oh, I'm so funny over here. I'm killing myself over here. Oh, I got him this two. I got him twice. I got him with the PhD joke, and then I got him with the MBA joke. Oh my goodness, I'm such a funny guy. Oh, it was just so much fun. It's fun to make people laugh. Yes, because our life and our world has been so serious with wars and COVID. So it's I thank God and Source, uh, the universe to give me a gift to make people laugh because it's important. And and I want you to tell everybody if you see somebody walking down the street without a smile on their face, I want you to say, King Melvin said. Now, write this down. I told you don't listen to this radio show without writing stuff down. If you see anybody walking down the street from this day on and they got this mean look on their face like that they sucking on lemons or they didn't take their X-Lax or prune juice and they got that face like, you need to say, King Melvin said, give your face a message. Yes, King Melvin said, give your face a message. And the message is, tell your face it's okay to laugh. Come on, I'm killing myself. Tell your face it's okay to smile. Oh, when you see them faces says, King Melvin says, give yourself give give yourself permission to smile because some people they just forget how to smile. Remember, I teach also the fountain of youth and health. Everybody go to the gym, but everybody forget how to have fun. One of the best exercises is to have fun and to be able to laugh. Now, some of us, since we became adults, we don't know how to have fun anymore. We don't know how to laugh anymore. We don't even know how to play anymore. Once we become adults, and let me tell you something, if you forgot the child in you and you don't smile or you don't have fun and you don't laugh, you are having stress without you even knowing it. And stress is one of the biggest killers when it comes to health. So please, love yourself. Be nice to yourself. Do more laughing. Do more playing. And you will see that a lot of these stress keys that I'm giving you. You have to learn how to play. I mean, just because you're an adult, that don't mean you're not supposed to play anymore. That don't mean that you got to be so serious that you look like you're sucking on a keg of lemons all the time. and look like you didn't take your X-Lax or your prune juice? No, have some fun. And a good exercise is before you go to bed, listen to some comedy. Listen to something that's going to make you laugh and loosen up. Please, we want you to stay around long. And I do talk about the Fountain of Youth. The Fountain of Youth, it is not a fable, it's not a fairy tale. The Fountain of Youth is a reality. So I promised you that I was going to find the Black Innovation for one of our sponsors that created it, and I'm going to look for it. But meanwhile, I'm going to put something on for you that you might enjoy. It's one of my first demos, and I'm going to look for the Black Innovations and see if I could locate it. But meanwhile, check this out. You might enjoy this song.
It's an upbeat song. It's like if you bring us the crowd ready.
Now I'm going to take you into the test project. I've done this live for the first time at Lennox Lounge. See what you think about this. This is a demo. This is the first time I was playing live with my band in Cafe Ward. This is where Jimi Hendrix used to hang out at.
I just want to acknowledge everybody for being here.
And this was called King Melvin and his Royal Band. I hope you like it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna just pump it up a little bit. It's all right if we just turn the heat up a little bit.
Yes, turn it up.
Turn the heat up a little bit.
Yes, this is at Lennox Lounge in Harlem.
Come on now. Hey, everybody. I said we're gonna turn the heat just a little bit. I said we're gonna take it up just a little bit. Oh yeah. I said we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. With my harmony. We're gonna get it. Come on. We're gonna get it. I said, everybody, we're gonna do this bump. We're gonna do this bump. Like you know how to gotta do. I said, everybody, can we get this bump? That's what I'm talking about. Everybody, take back your hand. Take back your hand. We're gonna lift this roof. We're gonna lift this roof. We're gonna lift this roof. I said higher. I said higher. I said get it now. Come on, man. Hey, oh yeah. I said you feel it. Are you feeling it? Feel it. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling it? I said baby. I said baby. I said baby. I said get it now. 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 Hey, all right. Get it, baby. You got the feeling. I want to know if everybody over here got the feeling. Come on. I know if everybody over here got the feeling. I can't hear y'all out there. Everybody over there got the feeling. If y'all got the feeling. Because I said, I said, get it in. I said, get it in. Man, I said, man, y'all got it going on. Got it going on. Get it. Take it to the reggae. Baby. Thank y'all very much. Thank you.
That was a version of a cut I call Get It. So I had a couple of versions of it, and won't y'all let me know which one y'all like the best of Get It. It did about 3 cuts of Get It, and I was just creating something on the spot, something live, nothing dead, but live. But I got another cut and called Get It. Let me see what you think about that. It's this one I think probably was at Cafe War.
Another version of Get It.
Another
live
version
at
of Get It.
Cafe War.
Cafe War. This is where Jimi
2005.
Hendrix
Check
used
it
to
out.
hang out
Y'all
at.
make some noise for Bob Brown.
So see which cut that you like of Get It.
I know you're a New Yorker. You can always tell the New Yorkers. He came showtime at the Apollo.
This was a live recording, as you can hear.
He said we're gonna be live on the internet. Know that state. Where you from? Brooklyn? And he's absolutely Brooklyn. Brooklyn in the house. Make some noise.
All right.
Pick it up!
I just want to, thank everybody because this band was just phenomenal, and the vocals. We're supposed to get some crazy money because y'all are incredible. So let's give them a round of applause for they jamming in here. I just gotta be able to funk it up a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit of James Brown. Some James Brown, whatever you would do with funk, something upbeat. Can we count it off? Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on.
I said everybody. We're gonna funk. We're gonna funk it up now. With everybody. Gonna funk it up. Everybody. Gonna bring it on down. Gonna make some noise. And if you ask anybody, you know what's up. Get the boys. I said funk it up. I wanna funk it up. Come on, baby. I said baby. I said baby. Funk it up. I want everybody to get down.
All right. It's about that time. Yes, time fly when you're having fun. It's 9 p.m. So just in case y'all didn't know, you were listening to King Melvin on the Mind Tuning Radio Show on King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. I'm here every single Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. and Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. And just in case you didn't know, the baddest radio station in the land is King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. And this show was sponsored by Hourglass Bistro, one of the major restaurants, 5-star restaurant, in Restaurant Row, 46th Street, 10th Avenue. Yeah. And also another sponsor was New York Global Biz Magazine. Yes. And just in case you didn't know, if you ask anybody and they don't know this answer to this question, who is the greatest radio station in the land? They supposed to know. King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. King Melvin, the Mind Tuning Radio Show. And good night.
Oh yeah, I said bam. I want y'all to get it. When I said get it, I want y'all to get it. Bam, do you hear me? I said bam, do you hear me? I said bam, do you hear me? Everybody, do you want to get it? Yeah. Come on, everybody. To raise the roof. I said I want to raise it higher. 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 Can we make it? Can we make it? Can we make it higher? 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 I said I want you.